How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? 30 minutes late like usual. Have a good time. I hope you guys are having a good time. Enjoying it. For the two new of you people here, my name is Arman. Anybody else, you know who I am. It's good to be here. But I have a confession to make. You probably already know this. I hate people. I hate them. Can't stand them.
Love you too.
You're fantastic, but come on, like every day I wake up and I think, I'm gonna give people a chance. I'm gonna like wake up with a new outlook on people. They don't suck. And at 11 o'clock, I get a dumbass, and I'm like, no, you just ruined it. You ruined all of it. Can't stand people. Like, we go through certain tests as we grow up in life. Right? Learn how to walk, learn how to talk, read. Why is it that I still meet people that haven't accomplished some of these tests? I mean, 25-year-olds, and they don't know how to do some of these things. How have you gotten to where you are? You met people with social skills that just don't match their age. Like, what age do we learn social skills? Okay, as a kid, you're the center of attention. Everybody has to look at you. Like, I got a new doll. I'm going to count every single sparkle on that doll, and you're going to listen to me. When you grow up, you learn that you can't do that stuff. How come I meet 25-year-olds that don't know that? You're having a conversation. Yeah, I went to the movie. They interrupt. All right, this conversation's bullshit. Mine is the most important conversation in the room. Something real irrelevant completely. They meet people that like stare at you after they say a joke. Like they say, that's what she said, and then they stare. They just keep staring at you until you keep laughing like, no, that joke is funnier, you're gonna laugh. Or you finish your conversation, you turn to the right, and they're still staring at you. The conversation's over, learn the social cues, people. I was at a convenience store last week on Foothill. And I was buying Monster. That's my sustenance. I would bathe in it if I could. Buying Monster, there's a line of 4 people. Now the woman up front, 2 people there, and she's like, excuse me, can I return 2 Monsters for 2 rock stars? Excuse me, can I return 2 Monsters for 2 rock stars? Now, I don't return Dasani for Arrowhead, so I don't really see why you would return. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. And the clerk's like, yeah, I don't do returns, my manager does. So I'm going to have to give him a call. So he's calling on the phone, talking with the manager. Meanwhile, his assistant's like typing in numbers. She's like freaking out. I don't want to double charge your card, okay? We got to make this happen. I was this close to jumping over the counter and saying, here, they're the same price, just take what you want. It's a rock star, a Monster. Close your eyes, pretend it's what you want it to be. That's it. I was at the self-checkout line at Smith's. That's the worst line. It's horrible. There's a guy there, he had enough of it. He's like screaming, can I use some help? I need some help around here. Anybody work around here? 3 minutes go by, he checks his stuff, walks out the door.
Next time you'll get it.
Now you know what you're getting into when you go to the self-checkout line, okay? You know nobody works there. Have you ever looked over at the counter and there's somebody standing there? No! Michelle's over talking to Rodriguez in the bakery department. Okay, nobody works in the self-checkout line. But when you need him there, it pops up, attendant has been notified to assist you. I don't need assistance, it's you that need assistance, right? Just because you couldn't weigh bananas correctly doesn't mean I'm the dumbass, okay? That's on you. It's weird. I don't like lazy people either. I don't like how commercials are starting to target lazy people. Latest Domino's commercial comes out, there's a woman sitting there, attractive woman, and she's like, nobody understands my emojis. I send emojis to people, nobody understands what they are. So it ends up that she ends up sending a pizza emoji, and Domino's delivers the pizza. Domino's now accepts emojis. How lazy are you as an individual? It's not like an infomercial. Are you tired of putting a phone to your ear and talking to somebody? Does www just not make any sense? Well, send an emoji, they'll deliver a pizza. And it's not an attractive woman. It's a fat dude named Chuck, and he's yeah, okay, I got a pizza. Oh man, unbelievable. And then the dumbass doesn't realize he needs to stand up to open the door to get the pizza. He's like not that far ahead. Is anybody really having a problem with that? Like, is there one person watching this commercial like, fine, thank you. I've been waiting for 20 years. I love my parents. Love my parents, but we all love our parents, but there's something that gets on your nerves, right? Something they do. And they love using the wise card, right? You're like, oh, excuse me, 20 years older than you, buddy. You think you know more than me? Huh? 20 years. What do you know? So they love doing that with technology. Now, let's be honest, we are better with technology. It's just a fact. So I come in, my mom's like having trouble with the computer, and I'm like, hey mom, you need some help? I don't need your help, all right? 20 years. You don't think I could figure this out? And then I walk in 3 minutes later, there's pop-ups all over the place. The Safari browser's jumping, dancing, he's freaking out. The Word document's like, I don't know what to do, I don't know. And then she turns to the computer, figure it out. Come on, guru. What, you can't do it now? What are you doing, huh? And they love pushing the button harder, you notice? Like, when the system doesn't open, they just grab at it. And then Safari's like, well, at first I wasn't sure, but now I guess you really do want to open that browser.
2, 3, 4, 5.
My mom calls me the other day, she's like, hey, my computer's locked out. Figure it out, solve it. I'm like, what? Check. Yeah, I don't know my password. You're the guru, go ahead. How am I supposed to know a password I set? You do it, you're the guru. When you can't do it, like, see, I am the wiser one. What did I say? What did I say? Every day you prove me wrong. 20 years down the line, they'll remember that. They'll be like, yeah, remember that 20 years ago when you said you could figure it out? Yeah, what about that? You never opened my computer. And I met some weird people, actually, a few weeks ago. I was at a birthday party, Russian birthday party. And it's always interesting when you're the sober person among a group of people who are drunk. It's wonderful. I recommend being sober next time for the stories and the experiences. Because the next day, you can tell them they did anything and they'll believe you. Next day, you can call and be like, yeah, dude, I saw you took a dump in the restaurant, like bathroom, what, sink? What did you do? Wash their face like, I did that? What? I went to that bathroom that once. That was when you did it. That's what I did. I gotta call and apologize. You can change their whole life around. Just tell them like, Billy, I saw you make out with Johnny last night. Did you really do that? I did what? Yeah, you were touching, feeling, like tongue, everything. I did that? I guess I am gay. I guess you are, man. I don't know. Whole life 180 all around. Just one thing you say. One caveat, you have to tell them you're sober throughout the entire night, because they're going to keep offering you drinks. But no, I'm sober, I can't drink. And then they'll remember, no, he's sober, I gotta trust him. I mean, I was at this birthday party, and there's Russians, okay, there's alcohol, and all of a sudden the karaoke machine comes out. Now that's a great combination. I got a headache, karaoke, and alcohol. So that's a beautiful combination, I loved it. So they start out with some regular songs, like what you'd expect. Journey, you know, you got like Fly Me to the Moon, Frank Sinatra, just Russian versions of the same songs. Then it gets quiet, dies down a little bit. It's kind of sad. And then the next song they play, I'm going to play this for you. I want you to know, because this is the strangest song you could ever hear at karaoke. And it starts out. Anybody want to tune in on this? Let My People Go. That was, hand to God, that was the song they chose to do karaoke. Now, you'd expect the somber tone to go around, people are serious. They're cheering. They're chanting, let my people go. The whole audience of 20 people, they're going crazy. There's like white Americans in the back. They're like, are they black power activists? They're all white though. What's going on? It's crazy. And I got a bone to pick. I got questions. For anybody who's LDS, I got questions for you guys. Any people LDS here? You guys? Okay, questions. What's with you guys in Mountain Dew? What is it? Seriously, what are they putting there? What is it? I want to know. I want to have some of this feeling. I've never been an LDS person that doesn't love Mountain Dew. Every time you don't? The first person in my 20 years of existence that doesn't, thank you. I know there's a guy at work. He walks in, his hands are literally shaking. He's going through the refrigerator. You guys got any Mountain Dew? We got Shasta. Oh, it's fine, it's okay, it's alright. I'm not exaggerating. He shakes. He literally shakes. Like I have LDS friends that come over to my house, and I'm like, hey, what do you guys want? I got Pepsi, Coke. Okay, number one, no place has Pepsi and Coke. I'm just saying, like, you go to a restaurant, you're like, pass the Pepsi, like, wait, Coke, is that okay? Fine, we got Pepsi, is that okay instead of Coke? I have both. That's the condition I'm giving my friends. Pepsi or Coke, take your pick. You got any Voltage Mountain Dew? I got Sprite. Sprite? You got Sprite? Uh-huh, okay. I've never heard so many obscene, unobscene words in the same sentence. You mother freaking little piece of crap. You think Sprite is going to be okay? Yeah, we'll put blue food coloring. It's no voltage, okay? It's never going to be. It's as if I offer them, hey, Pepsi, Coke, or kill your dog. Which one would you like? That's the normal reaction. Now again, I had a friend actually who came back. Maybe you guys can answer this. He came back from his mission early, right? A year early. So I asked my other friend, I'm like, what happened? Well, why did he come back from his mission early? His answer? Don't worry about it. Don't ask. It's okay. He doesn't have an Italian accent, but I feel like it added to it. Don't ask. Why do you want to know? What do you want? Why? Well, who are you? A cop? Because that's the answer. That's the answer you'd use. Like if somebody's went to prison, like, what do they go to prison for? Don't ask. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Okay. I think I need to know because if like he killed people with scissors, I got scissors in my house. I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, you a cop or something? Mormon's like, well, you Catholic? What do you want? Why do you want to know? Because I don't got Mountain Dew in my house, and if he's coming over, I don't know what can happen, okay? I got a problem. Actually, I got a problem with a new topic. Women. Got a problem with women? That's a bone to pick with you people, that's right? Women in the front row? Yeah, women in the front row? I got a bone to pick, okay? Women always talking like, I want a man to be emotional. I want an emotional man. That one woman that doesn't have an emotional man. Everybody's like, I'm not emotional. Like, men are just so stoic. You do not want to see an emotional man, okay? It's not what they show in the movies. It's not like a tear goes down, they wipe it off, and they murder the person that made him do it. That's not what it's like. You see men cry? It's like, you know when you watch like cable TV? You're rolling through the channels, it's like Discovery Channel, History Channel, National Geographic. All of a sudden you hit Animal Planet and you see like a penguin, like a rhino, and a monkey getting it on a threesome. Like, well, I didn't want to see it. You change the channel. That's what it's like to see a man cry. It's horrible. Like you start dry heaving. It's like an exorcism is performing right in front of you. They're like their eyes get red and nothing comes out. They have like a whine too. It's like a slaughtering. Their internal organs are like alien. That's what's happening. It's disgusting. You don't want to see a man cry. Trust me, you don't. And I also have a problem. Women, another thing, Snapchat. I have a problem with Snapchat. No, I do. Women, okay, no offense, but stop putting videos of screaming bitches on Snapchat. Please, I can't take it. I'm in class, 7:30 in the morning. I push a button. I can't shut my phone fast enough. I'm like, dude. Everybody's looking, what's going on? Snapchat, man. I'm like late at night, going through my story, just finishing off the day. All of a sudden, house is quiet, I'm the only one up. The whole house is up. What is that? What was that? It's not nothing, no? If you're being murdered, call the cops, okay? Because I won't do anything. I'll see on Snapchat. That's it. In Salt Lake, speaking of crime, but speaking of crime, Salt Lake is getting dangerous. It is, okay? I don't know how you live in Magna, because driving in Collinwood Heights, 5:30, I lock the doors. I double check, maybe the car's lying to me, you gotta double check. I lock the doors. Like if I'm driving out at night to the store, get some food, and I see somebody walk on the street, I don't need to go to the store anymore, it's okay. It's fine. Human bodies can exist for 2 weeks without having to eat food, it's okay, we'll survive. Yeah, it's getting dangerous. And I always get like paranoid with people following me home. I'm driving from downtown, I see headlights in the back. I'm like, I think they're on me. They've been following me since 30 seconds ago, but I think they're on me. Yeah, there's no chance they're even going for a popular jazz game to Collinwood Heights. I'm the only one that lives there. Okay, clearly they're on me. So you're like doing basic maneuvers, you're like driving around. They're still in the same lane, but you're like, no, I'm pretty sure they're following me. State Street's like the main street. They didn't go off there, so whatever. So I'm pulling out, right, you're going close to your house, they're still there, your heart's going, that's how I get anxiety. Driving, they're still there. Pull into your driveway, they park, like right the house next door, like reaching for something, grab a bagel underneath your seat, you pop out. Turns out to be your neighbor. Like, I sat right next to you. What up, Arman? Is that a bagel? I get hungry spontaneously at night. I'm working on my swing for basketball, so that explains the bagel.
That's all you're actually going to get there.
And the police descriptions also always get me. So I'm watching the news the other day. They come up with a police description. So there was like an assault in Taylorsville. And they put the description of the person that did it. Like, all right, this is interesting. Maybe I know who it is. They come up with the description. It pops up. He's a male.
Yep.
It's half the population. 20 to 30, and that narrows it down, right? He's wearing a hoodie on top of a t-shirt, okay? Baggy jeans, and tennis shoes. If you see this man, contact the police. Let's see, I've got 1, I've got 2, that's close enough, 3. I mean, if they say black man, there's like 2 from the age of 20 to 30. I think we can narrow it down. It's not racist, it's just a fact, okay? There's no black people here, right? Okay. And the last thing, on the news, they post up a man got attacked by a bear up in like Wyoming. And it's not funny, it's a very tragic story. I can laugh at some of the funny part. The man got attacked by a bear, like he got bitten up, he's got like scratches, stitches, but he survived because he read an article his grandma gave him about like bears have a horrible gag reflex. So he reached his hand into like the bear's mouth, and I guess it just like gagged, and he ran off, and he was safe. He was safe. So I mean, smart man, I guess, kind of dangerous, but smart. So then on the news, they're like, we're gonna talk to an expert about animals. So they go to this woman, and she's like, yeah, I don't really think that putting your hand into a bear's mouth is a good idea. I'm like, yeah, I guess that's smart. But you do want to fight the bear. You do want to fight it. Fight a bear? That's 2,000 pounds. I'm 180 tops. Like, I gotta eat a burger? What about fight a, I'm not gonna sock a bear in the face. Maybe if I'm Mike Tyson, but I don't think that's gonna be like, well, okay, dude, you know how to punch. I'm gonna head out of here. Then she's like, also, and you guys have heard this, act bigger than the bear, right? So like, yeah, act bigger. I don't know, but again, I'm not a bear expert. But I really don't see how me doing this is gonna scare a bear. I mean, again, if you don't eat something that's weird, maybe that's why he doesn't eat you. It's like, that's a weird piece of shit. I ain't eating that. I don't want that messing up my indigestion. I'm heading out of here. Yeah, that's right, bear. Sock you in the face, throw a bagel at you. Thanks, you guys have been awesome. Next up, Jasmine Martinez.